Hello, everyone.
Oh, we're live.
We are live. Welcome to our stream tonight with Angharad's Live and us three vegans, two very special guests.
Oh, yes, it's a good one.
Yeah, so we're going to just have a quick, brief look at their profiles, just so we get a...
I think most of you know who they are.
Yeah. So,
but just in case you don't, please go and subscribe to her channel right now.
So this is Angharad, and she was the star appearance in the CBeebies show Melody and Friends.
Who has, at a couple of times in the last 3 years, been the babysitter on the television for Jack.
Yeah, yes. Yeah, our daytime babysitter.
Yes.
So, yeah, she does all these
So
great
thank you,
episodes.
Angharad. There's lots of things on there for the little ones.
Taking you on adventures using music. So we're going to quickly look at her YouTube channel.
And there's lots of tasty things on there. And one thing is a lot of them are whole food plant-based as well, which is amazing.
This is Angharad's Instagram.
Oh, and she's got Fudge as well, hasn't she?
Oh, yeah, Fudge. Let's not forget Fudge.
Mm-hmm. He's quite the star as well.
There's a better one there. There's Fudge. And us three vegans, which is
Linda. So Linda's the star with Angharad tonight as well.
Ian and Angharad.
Oh, God, there's loads of goodies on there, isn't there, guys?
Oh,
look at all that.
Look at all those. Oh my God.
See, it's not usually you looking on Instagram, is it? It's me.
No.
Oh, look, she's in Defender of Animals top over there.
Yeah,
oh, look at that.
I want that t-shirt.
Okay. Right. We'll bring them in, shall we?
Yeah, we will.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, how are you both? Welcome.
We're good, thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here.
Yes,
It's good to
finally.
be here.
Finally. So we're just going to see who's in the house, and then I'm going to ask you some questions. Well,
Okay.
we're going to ask, but it's usually me that does the
Yeah,
talking.
you do. Yeah, you do the talking. I'm just the side part.
I'm the gobby one.
I'm just making sure everything's
Yeah,
all right
he's
in there.
doing the chat.
So we've got Mia. Hello, Mia.
Hello. I've not seen you before, Mia, so welcome.
We've got Anti-Vegan Nonsense. Hello there.
Hello. Anti-Vegan Nonsense has
Katrina.
done a
Hello.
very good YouTube video. So if you haven't subscribed to him, go and check him out.
Definitely. We've got
Hello.
Muddy
Katrina.
Paws.
Oh, hello.
Hiya.
Holly H. Hello, Holly.
Hi.
Grumpy Vegan Grandad. Hello.
There he is.
Hi. Hiya.
Got Gary Reeves. Hello.
Hello.
Our friend Chris.
From up the road.
Just up the road. Hello, Chris.
Oh, we really need to get together with all these guys at some point.
Yeah, as soon as this whole
thing's
dark
over.
cloud is passed.
Yeah.
The vegan vlogger. Hello there.
Hello.
We already said hello to Gary Reeves. Yeah, I think
Yes.
we have. Yeah.
He's also Satan Inside.
Right,
He's
so
got a
yes.
YouTube channel.
So I'm Easy Vegan. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hiya.
Family 4 Explore. Hello.
Hi.
Hey
Oh, I love
guys.
them guys.
Zactivist.
Hi,
Hello,
Zach. Hello, dude.
Hiya.
Oh, hello, hench herbivore.
Hi.
Wow. Hello. Thank you
Hello,
for
hench.
joining us. Welcome. Welcome.
Welcome.
And everybody go and subscribe to him.
Yeah,
Definitely.
there's some cracking videos. We've got Abby. Hello,
Abby. Hello, lovely. She's my long-time best friend. Yes, she's awesome.
We've got Felicia. Hello, Felicia.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, there's loads of people in here
Wow,
today.
there is. Yeah, we are. I'm sure the COVID police are going to be breaking this up. This is more than this is more than 6 people.
Oh, yes. It is.
Baby, hello, Bohemian.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Vegan Pixie Warrior. Hello, Rebecca.
Hi.
Naughty
Oh,
Vegan.
we have a naughty
Hi.
vegan. Oh, what have you had tonight for your dinner?
I had the is it the cheesy one.
Pasty.
yeah, yeah.
And the no pig rolls. Yeah.
Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness me. With food, I just want to eat it all again.
Yeah.
Is that everybody?
I think that's everyone in the house. I
Ah,
think
make sure
so.
we haven't
I
missed
just-
anybody.
yeah, make sure- Oh, we've got Charlotte Wilson. Hello,
Oh,
Charlotte.
hello.
Hi.
Oh,
I think that's it.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Right.
That's it. Oh,
So
hello, everyone.
now that we've sort of introduced you and we've told everybody to go and subscribe to your channel,
Thank you.
would you like to tell us why you started off your YouTube channel, Angharad? This one's for you.
I really wanted to do it for a long time, but I thought I really wanted to start it up while shielding, because we were doing a lot of cooking anyway. So I thought it was a perfect time.
No, it's great. I say that's one thing me and Jack do. We do a lot of cooking at home together. And I think, Linda, you've said before that you've always cooked with Angharad, haven't you?
Yeah, from a very, very young age. Angharad's always been in the kitchen with me, helping with obviously what she can do, what's safe for her to do.
Yes.
And like for the last couple of years, really, she really wanted to do the channel to show people how easy it can be to make some vegan food, how good it is, the benefits as well. So it's just one thing after another. My brother fell ill, so that it obviously got put on hold then. So then through COVID, Angharad is extremely high risk of getting COVID, so she had to shield. So 3 months in the house.
Not easy.
Wasn't easy, a lot of cooking. So I said, yep, let's go for it and start up the channel.
And you've really grown as well. I think it was those vegan guys that shared your YouTube channel on their Facebook page. So I came across it. And then I think I said that Jack had been watching you, and you sent me a lovely, you sent Jack a lovely postcard.
That's right. Yes.
On the shelf.
It's on the shelf. It's on the shelf.
So it's been lovely to watch you grow. And I think when we subscribed, I think you only had about 50 or something subscribers. And now you've got 100 plus. So that's great. It's really good.
And
so
of course, fudge in the videos too.
You've got how many videos?
And fudge.
And fudge in the videos as well.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I thought you said you've got 1,000 videos. I was like, what?
Not yet.
We're getting there. So I don't know which one of you wants to answer this question, but I would love to know what your journey is and how you became vegan. So do tell us.
I was vegetarian. I've been vegetarian for over 30 years.
Okay.
And like, I think a lot of us who are vegetarian didn't know the whole truth of everything, did we? So it wasn't until we learned a lot of the truth. But Angharad had a severe dairy allergy from being very young as well. So myself, I couldn't have a lot of dairy anyway. So then Angharad decided 5 years ago that she wanted to be vegetarian, which kind of was on the cards for a long time.
Yeah, longer than 5 years.
Yeah. So that was fine because everyone ate a lot of vegetarian food in any case. And I used to cook a lot of vegan food. So Angharad and I sat down and we talked, and we just decided that we could do without anything else, because of course Angharad couldn't have the dairy anyway. So that's how we decided to be good for the planet, to be good with the animals. We just didn't want it anymore.
No.
And then my husband, he ate a lot more vegan food, but he decided in January to do veganuary. And a week into it, said, I'm not going back.
Isn't that funny though? That's what you said.
That's what I did. Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
He was a big meat eater, weren't
he? My husband was as well, and he just said, "Do you know what?" Because he would eat a lot of vegetarian, vegan food over the years anyway. But he just said to me a week after, "No, I don't want it anymore. That's it."
That's amazing.
I know. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. I used to eat a lot of your vegetarian food that you used to cook.
You'd still turn your nose up at it though.
Wow. It was nice,
honestly.
But I preferred it when I made it.
Eating that.
Same dish, but me cooking it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, and then a week into veganuary, I was just like, nah, I feel amazing. I don't ever want to eat this ever again.
That's it. That's exactly how Ian was.
But then I was the same. I was quite.
But it took me a while to get onto the ethical side. It was like I must have went plant-based first, and then I started to see the atrocities that we do to these animals, and then that was me.
It. And then everything hits home, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it never goes.
And it doesn't go.
No.
And it never gets better.
No.
For talking, honestly, the thing that makes it better is you guys and everyone around, those in the chat, those.
Yeah, that's it. This is what does help. It helps us as well.
Yeah.
The amazing people we've met through the last few months alone has been brilliant, hasn't it?
It's been brilliant. Yeah.
No, that's fantastic. It really is. So have you had any sort of negative reactions from family members through going vegan?
Yeah, I suppose your usual, where do you get your protein from? Now, isn't that the best question ever?
It's the best one ever.
Oh, you can't be healthy. You're going to be deficient in this, deficient in that. You don't know what you're doing. You know, those type of things. But then, like, oh, no, I won't like your vegan food. But now everyone loves it. You know, obviously when we could meet up, obviously we're back in lockdown now. But, you know, and everyone could meet up, you know, going back months and months ago. Oh, yeah, can you make this? Oh, we like the way you make this. I'm going, yeah,
it's vegan.
Yeah.
Can you make your Rocky Road again? Yeah, I can make it, but it's vegan.
And you guys do make some really good cake, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We enjoy it, and we make it like, you know, we do try and make it as healthy as possible. But then we still have the treats as well.
Yes. Yeah. No, I tend to be mostly whole food, plant based.
Yeah, we do as best we try best.
Yeah.
And I've been really good all week. Until yesterday, it was Halloween, and I brought a chocolate cake, a vegan chocolate cake from Tesco, and I had it today. Well, I had a bit more today, but I found these I can't do that, Adam. You showed them.
It's a Nomo.
Yeah, the Nomo guys.
Their stuff's good.
This is the new one.
Yeah.
So we might have to open that in a minute.
Yeah. Best we can.
Yes.
When it comes to
so that's what I was saying. I do love chocolate cake, and it's one of my favorite things. But you can't really make that whole foods, can you? Really?
No. Really. I keep on trying, and if ever I do, it will be up on the channel.
Yes, do let me know, especially.
But that's why I do use the cacao powder and things like that, because it is that bit healthier anyway, isn't it? So
yeah, it is better. So have you had sort of negative experience with raising your children vegan? Because obviously we get, you know, similar things.
I did have, like, when Angharad first of all started turning vegetarian and vegan, people were saying, oh, Angharad won't get what she needs. She'll become ill. And I'm going, no, in fact, her health is improved.
Yeah. That's really good. That's good, because that's what you want, isn't it, at the end of the day? And there is so many good reasons for going vegan anyway. I mean, number one is the animals, but the health change that you can get as well. You know, it's brilliant, isn't it? It really is.
It is. Yeah.
So I want to know a little bit more about this CBeebies thing, Angharad. So tell me, how did you get into that, and what was the experience like?
First of all, the experience was amazing, and we got into it through UCAN, which are based in Cardiff. They used to come down to North Wales once or twice a year to do drama workshops
for blind and visually
impaired children, and they had the phone call from Wish Films and Entertainment to ask for any ideas for any auditions.
Okay.
And when they gave the description of the child they wanted, the runner of it said there's only one person, and that was me.
Yeah. So we got the audition. UCAN is a great organisation for blind and visually impaired children. They run drama workshops. That's how
it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's how we got to know them. And after meeting Jane and Bernie, the ones who run it, they had the phone call and they said that, you know, the only person I can think of is Angharad. The description is her to a T. There've been loads of other children auditioned because it's portrayed that they wanted a partially sighted child for Melody, but Angharad is registered blind. So I did contact them and we did get the audition piece. So we went to London for the audition.
Learn the audition piece overnight.
Yeah, you had to learn the audition piece overnight. And it was quite a big audition piece. But we went to London the following day for the audition. I got there a few minutes earlier. So I walked around the room where the audition was. So she knew where the chairs were. She knew where the table was. So when she went to say goodbye, she didn't bang into anything. And the directors were quite shocked that she didn't knock into anything because she's blind. So I explained that she only needs a bit of time with me to navigate around.
Okay.
We got told that day that she was on the short list. She'd made it straight away to the top three. And then I had the phone call 2 weeks later to say she'd got the part. But then I couldn't tell her. But I couldn't tell her.
Oh.
I wasn't allowed to tell Angharad she got the part for 2 weeks again.
2 weeks?
I had to keep it quiet for 2 weeks.
I can't keep things like that quiet.
It was so hard.
I won't be able to do it. That's amazing. 2 weeks.
Yeah, but no, I mean, it's been brilliant. But the whole part's been brilliant. They were brilliant with us.
Yeah.
There was a lot of episodes, like with the eating episodes. The Let's Race one, for instance, it should have been
Egg and cress sandwich.
An egg and cress sandwich.
Oh,
they did it as a tomato sandwich for Angharad.
That's good. So a little bit of education as well to see.
Yeah.
Guys, that's great.
Yeah. What else was there? The only one that she had to do, there was one making a cake, but she didn't have to eat it. They had a vegan cake for her instead.
It's great.
To have the eating bit at the end, which is fine. When we did the fox and the chicken, Laura sat there, the one who plays her mum, eating lovely cakes. And I did say I didn't mind if she had cake in front of her with some strawberries on the side, and she could eat the strawberries. But they said no, she can have just strawberries. So if you watch the fox and the chicken, you've got Laura, the mum, eating cake, and Angharad eating a sundae glass full of strawberries.
Wow, that strawberries is the healthier option anyway, isn't it? Talking about it.
I know.
They're nice as well.
But they were nice. But, you know, they were brilliant. And the one with picnics, Lost Bee.
Yes.
That should have been ham and tomato sandwiches. But they did it again as tomato and cucumber sandwiches.
That's really good that they've supported you with that as well, because the BBC doesn't always seem to be supportive.
No, they don't. It was actually the producers a lot more, because obviously they're the ones who are writing the script.
Yeah.
So it was fine. I mean, like we said, we didn't mind if she had to say something, you know, it's part of acting, isn't it? But she didn't. And it's like, I think the night owl, she was meant to have had a hot cup of milk.
Yeah, and guess what it was instead? Glass of cold water.
It's glass of cold water. So sit there pretending she was drinking milk, because of course warm milk is meant to settle children, isn't it? You know, so they just say, we could say it's soya milk, and then I said, oh no, just say it's, you know, you can leave it, it's just milk, but it was actually cold water.
So they couldn't get you a warm glass of soya milk then?
Well, they could have done, but it was just
easier
to have it and her pretend that she was blowing water or blowing the milk.
Okay, it was the easier option for them, probably, wasn't it?
Yeah, it might have been, but it didn't matter. They'd gone to so many extremes to make sure that everything else is there. It's like the royal stink. It should have been like a meat type of soup, but they just got loads of different vegetable soups.
That's good.
So, yeah, you know, so it's meet halfway, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. No, I'm pleased to hear that they were supportive of you. Yeah. So I think we saw a couple of little questions in there, didn't we, Adam, that I'd like to go back to.
Yeah.
We'll just have a quick look. Vegan King is in the house. Hello. I know he was really hyped to be here as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Zactivist has asked, how old is Angharad?
17.
Yeah.
I actually didn't know.
How old were you when you did the part for Melody?
10.
10.
10. So 10 years old in that photo then.
Ah.
Yeah. Oh, crazy.
She hasn't changed much.
So
I just think you're brilliant. I really do.
Let's just check.
I saw something about food being chatted about in that chat then. Because Naughty Vegan are in the house, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're all getting their mitts on those pies in the chat.
I can't see it. I'm trying to get it out, wasting too much time.
That's okay. We're good for time. I've got something in the pipeline. What's this?
Naughty Vegan.
We've got lots in the pipeline to hopefully launch in 2020.
Wow. That's brilliant.
Aldi have just launched a frozen chocolate orange melt in the middle pudding for Christmas.
Ooh.
I think we know where we'll be going on the weekend. Yes. Or will we be going on the weekend now?
I don't think I'll be having it for Christmas.
No. Oh, you've got to try it first.
Yeah, just to make sure.
Yeah. I think so, yeah, because we have got that thing looming around the corner, haven't we now, in about 8 weeks,
What's
Christmas.
That? Oh, yeah. I thought you were about my birthday.
Oh yeah, it's your birthday first, isn't it? Yeah. So you were telling me just before we came on that you don't go to school, do you, Angharad?
No.
And your mum homeschools you.
Yes.
So what was your decision to homeschooling? Because as you know, Jack's only 3.
Yeah.
So we're not yet in that stage where we're looking for schools, or, you know, we don't know what happens yet in school. So I'm interested to learn about, you know, how you found the school and why you went for homeschooling.
And how I did start mainstream school, and, you know, she went to primary school, but we did have a lot of problems. It was always a battle to try and get the equipment that she needed, being blind. There was always a battle there. And Angharad, because she's got a very rare condition which affects less than 1 in a million births worldwide every year, so she has to have a lot of hospital appointments. She's got a rare type of glaucoma as well. She's needed numerous operations. Up to now, she's had 47 general anaesthetics.
Wow.
Yeah, from the age of 6 weeks old upwards.
See, I said you were amazing, didn't I?
So, lots of hospital appointments, 2 to 3 hospital appointments every month. And it was always a battle with the school. They're always on my back with the amount of time off Angharad had to have.
You're joking.
No. Oh, no. And then it got to the stage of teachers giving her a hard time as well.
Teachers?
Yeah. There would be remarks made and things like that. You've got to think we live in Wales, so we speak Welsh as well. They was talking in Welsh, but Angharad understood what was being said. So it just got to the stage it just wasn't worth it. And schoolwork, because it was noisy in the classroom, and Angharad doesn't like a lot of loud noise. With being blind, her hearing's a lot more sensitive.
Yeah.
So I'd have to go over the schoolwork with you at home, wouldn't I? Yeah. And without that, she wouldn't have got very far. So I just decided it's not for her. I wish I'd have done it sooner now.
Okay.
But, you know, she did really well in school with my help when she was at home as well. I'm glad, I suppose in a way I did put her into school because she had the experience of school.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I just do it. Homeschooling for me is brilliant because hospital appointments
come with us.
Yeah, the schoolwork comes with us.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
You know, and it's like you can go out and go outside and nature and things like that. There's a lot more that she can learn. Go with her abilities, learning languages. It's opened up the doors for her learning French and Chinese.
Yeah.
You know, she sat exams in Chinese, which she wouldn't have done if she was in school.
No, you wouldn't.
No.
You know, not yet. In any case, she sat one of her exams 5 years before she would have done.
Yeah.
If she would have been in school. You know, so it's just going with her strengths and her abilities.
Would you say you're quite supported in the homeschooling community now? Is there quite a, supported?
Yeah, there is now. There are some support groups out there that we have found, which have really been good.
Yeah.
The Education Authority, because of course Angharad was in education, so we had to take her out of school. So I had to have a meeting with the Education Authority.
Okay.
So that was fine. But they didn't once say I had to put her back into school. Just if I wanted to, I could. They offered me, did I want meetings with them? And I said, yeah, to make sure I'm doing everything right. But from the first meeting we had, and Angharad knows what I'm going to say here, from the first meeting we had with them, when I walked in with 4 folders full of schoolwork in Braille, they said, yeah, we don't need to see you again. We know you're doing everything right.
Good. Yeah.
You know, because obviously, like for Angharad, she browsed her work. I have it all written out, so I know what she's done. But for Angharad, obviously, she browsed everything up, and it's always there then for her to go back over. And we do our school day, you know, whenever we can.
Yeah.
If we get up early in the morning, which we usually do, we're usually up by 6.
I've heard you're up early in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm shocked. What time was it? Was it something like 5 o'clock?
7:30, yeah. We're having our breakfast.
I was like, oh, that's far too early for me.
Yeah. But Angharad had been teaching as well.
Yeah.
Because Angharad is an English, myself and Angharad are both English teachers for China as well. So we both teach English to adults and children in China.
I'm wondering whether we should ask them to say something in Chinese. What does that mean?
Hello.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that. So what else should we ask?
Could you tell all the Chinese people to go vegan?
Yeah, yes, I know.
Whenever we do send any pictures of food, we always explain that we don't eat meat, fish, eggs, milk, dairy, cheese, everything. And like, wow.
Yeah.
I do see there's a lot of people though on Instagram who are Chinese who do a lot of the vegan thing. I mean, tofu is such a big
it's huge there. The amount of our students who eat so much tofu is unbelievable.
And they're shocked we like it.
Mm-hmm. And then they're shocked that we eat tofu.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, they're shocked that people eat tofu in the UK.
Mind you, I'm shocked that I like tofu because it was one of those things that my mum, she didn't really know what to do with neither back in the day. So we didn't really we didn't know what to do with it. But now obviously we do, don't we? We like peanut butter tofu.
That's nice. Yes.
So I've got a few
some questions.
Some questions here which I found. So Angharad, have you influenced any fans to go vegan?
I'm not sure. Maybe, I think so.
Yeah. You've had a few people who said that they are going to look into being vegan.
Yes.
Haven't you? So I'm hoping that
I've had one person say as well that my recipes are going to help them to turn vegan because they're vegetarian now.
Fantastic.
Good.
Yeah.
That is good. And your recipes are amazing.
Thank you.
So Naughty Vegan has got a question. What is your favourite apron, Angharad?
What's your favourite apron?
Naughty Vegan apron.
Naughty Vegan apron.
Do you know what? That's my favourite one too, because it's the only one I've got.
Yeah.
Oh no, Angharad has got a couple of others, but now it's Naughty Vegan apron.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant one.
You should have seen her in it yesterday. She was walking around the house.
I was in my apron for Halloween. That was my fancy.
That's it. Yeah, we were yesterday as well.
We were doing musical statues with the kids on Zoom, and I was there in my apron. I was dancing away in my Naughty Vegan apron. It got me done.
I'll often come through and sit down, and I realise I've still got the Naughty Vegan apron on.
Yeah, it's there. It's right in the kitchen for us. You can see it.
Yeah.
Every time we walk in there.
Yeah, it's on a hook. So as you walk in, you can just
grab it and go.
Put your head through it and go. So Angharad, where do you? Grumpy Vegan Grandad has asked, where does the name Angharad come from?
It's a Welsh name.
I thought it was,
and it means much loved or beloved.
Oh, I like that. Whereabouts in Wales are you guys based anyway?
Anglesey.
Ah, okay. I think I've been there many years ago, a long time ago for a holiday. I think.
So that's like up north on the coast.
You have to go over that bridge, don't you?
Yeah, go over the Manor Bridge or the Britannia Bridge. Yeah.
Okay.
I say my family sort of originate from Wales.
And they do, don't they?
Yeah, I've got my surname's Jenkins.
It's very well.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, do you want to get? Oh, I want the Naughty Vegan apron. Yeah, it's all good.
Who wants the Naughty
Yeah.
Vegan apron? They got a competition going. I saw earlier.
So.
They're all going to be on there now.
We've had so many requests for the aprons. We might have to start selling them now.
Can I just say as well, Naughty Vegan, those masks. When we received the mask, I'd actually had a mask. I think it was from Anti-Carnist, and I lost it. I still don't know where it is. And the Naughty Vegan one came, and that is the mask I wear everywhere now.
Yeah, we wear them when we go out.
Yeah,
we wear the Naughty Vegan aprons. No, masks. when we go out for our walk in the evening, because obviously at the moment Angharad's not going into any shops because I don't think it's safe. She had to shield for 3 months.
Not worth it.
But then shielding didn't end until August in Wales. I think it ended sooner in England, didn't it?
Yeah.
But shielding didn't end until August. But I just don't think it's safe at the moment. So there's no shops for Angharad. But we take our masks with us when we go for our walk.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I say that those masks are great.
They're brilliant.
So Naughty Vegans just put a plug in there. So
go for it, guys.
So Naughty Vegan, I've got a competition ongoing on Instagram to win masks, aprons, and bags. So check out afterwards.
Yeah, go for it, guys. Go for it.
Enter the competition.
So, do you have any other vegan families around by you, or any other vegan children?
Yeah, not that I know of. We haven't come across anybody. Come across vegetarians and people who eat a lot of vegan food, but not any families that are vegan.
Okay, so have you got any like social media groups in like, is there like a vegan, Wales vegans page or something like that? Because we have quite a few over here, different pages.
Leon, check that.
What's that? Oh, plant-based Leon, guys. I've just put his little thing up in the chat, Adam.
Yeah.
This guy, by the way, everybody go and subscribe to his channel. His videos
hilarious.
Are brilliant. I have to say, he has got the best Asda aisle vegan review I've ever seen. And I think when they did this video, they must have had so much fun recording this video. They were sat in the trolleys going up and down the aisle. They take it in turns, and I was laughing all the way through. So if you're having a bad day, go and watch one of his videos. Yes, that's what I was saying. There's lots of social media groups over here, like in the different parts of Worcestershire for vegan families. So I was just wondering if there's anything like that set up, or would you be willing?
I mean, when I started to look, we couldn't find anything. That's why I started up the Earth-3 Vegans. But I'm always open to setting anything up to try and help other people in any case as well. So it could be something we could look at doing.
Yeah. Because I reckon there is. There's got to be other families,
there's got to be other families. Yeah,
there must be. Because when we first went vegan, we didn't realise there was going to be so many vegans around here, did we?
No, we
and there's quite a few around the area. So, and there's loads in the chat, which is all good.
Brilliant.
Right. So going back to food, I'm going to ask both of you this question. So we'll start with Linda. What is your favourite meal? Your favourite vegan meal?
I've got so many of them because we like to cook foods from all around the world.
You do.
We like to experiment with different cooking. So I find it very hard to actually say actual favourites.
Okay. Is there a couple then that you really, it's like your go-to meals that you really like?
I love doing new pasta dishes.
Okay.
And I love doing all kinds of tofu dishes now. I've really, really found the love of cooking with tofu now.
Have you done any tempeh dishes?
We have done some tempeh dishes. Yeah. And we do. We like both tofu and tempeh, actually.
If you had to pick, which one would you pick? That's my favourite question. It's annoying. Yeah.
I suppose tofu.
It's always tofu.
Yeah, I think it's more versatile, isn't it? Really?
I think that's the only reason is that, like you just said, it's that bit more versatile, isn't it?
Yeah. So every time I ask, it always seems to. Yeah, I bet anti-vegan nonsense has put there. I bet it will be tofu again. I think with all the families I've asked this question, I don't think anyone has ever said tempeh apart from me. So yeah, tempeh loses again. Oh yeah, vegan pixie warrior, tofu is the bomb. I do like tofu.
Or seitan,
Seitan, yeah, we do. I make a lot of seitan as well.
I actually made some. I don't like to call it meatballs because I don't like to say that word, but I made some of those
plant-based balls. I called them.
Yeah, yes. And I tried it with seitan inside, and you know what? They were really good, weren't they?
Yeah. They are good.
But I didn't put it on Instagram because I was a bit embarrassed because it didn't look great.
No, I know.
On the plate, so I left it. But it was a really good recipe. I'll have to send it to you. It was really
that'd be great. Yeah,
really, really tasty. And what about you, Angharad? What's your favourite food?
Well, it's the same for me. I love cooking, helping my mum cook as much as we can, different things. If I had to choose my favourite treat meal, that would definitely be not a vegan.
Oh yeah, treat meal.
Yes,
definitely.
Yeah.
Just hope that we can get to go out soon and go to Go to Morrison's and get them.
And you recently did a video, didn't you, on, I can't remember what cake it was. You had a load of cakes to try, didn't you?
Oh, the vegan cakery. Yeah.
Vegan cakery.
Yeah, like? Brilliant, because I found vegan cakery, well, just before Angharad's birthday this year, because obviously we were in lockdown, and I managed to get it looks a bit like it's a giant cookie, but it was a cake with a mint choc chip filling inside it. Oh my gosh, it was out of this world. So then I got a cake for Father's Day and Ian's birthday and my birthday. So yeah, they haven't delivered on Anglesey before, done a hand delivered, because some of their cakes can only be hand delivered. Okay. So when Michelle contacted me to say she was going to do a hand delivery on Anglesey, was I interested? I was like, yeah. So that's why I did that order. And yeah, brilliant. It was. I didn't tell Angharad anything about it.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, I wanted it to be a surprise for Angharad. Yes, yeah. So so we enjoyed those cakes. We have still got some in the freezer, because some can be frozen. Their cupcakes can be frozen, and the birthday cakes can be frozen. Yes, some can be frozen.
I never thought to try that before. Amazing. We usually end up eating them.
Yeah, yeah.
That surprise, all those cakes.
Well, today we went shopping and we go to Lidl or Aldi. We switch between the two, and of course they've got their mince pies back in.
Have they?
And he said to me, they're only £1.59 for a box of 12, and they're accidentally vegan. And he said, oh look, the mince pies are back. And normally we'd get loads and loads of mince pies, we'd eat them, and then we got sick of them last year. We put them in the freezer. So when lockdown happened, we were eating mince pies. Now. And I said, let's not open them until Christmas. He went, they'll probably be gone before Christmas. So he got 2 boxes of them. But I absolutely love mince pies. They're just if I open the box, I'm going to end up having about 3 or 4.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's the thing about them, isn't it?
No, it won't. It won't.
So we've got a question here from Vegan King. Okay. So Angharad.
Oh yeah.
What is your favourite animal?
I think I might know the answer to this, but
rabbits.
Yes, because you've got a pet rabbit, haven't you?
Yes.
And what's his name?
Fudge.
Yeah, he's beautiful. He's beautiful. Yes. So Vegan King. There we go. And what about you, Linda? What would you say yours is?
I'd probably say the rabbits as well, actually. Yeah.
Have you got any pets at home?
Just Fudge, the rabbits.
Fudge. Got Fudge, yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a little guest down here.
Yeah.
She's our cat Popsy, who likes to come in and out, and it's always on her terms.
Oh,
but this time of the year, I don't really like her being outside because of all the fireworks. So
that's it. And of course, people are going to do the fireworks early now, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They were really loud actually last night, weren't they?
Yeah, we had loads.
We had fireworks set off here, whereas we're meant to be in lockdown and we're not meant to have anything like that.
No, I think next weekend the plan will be that we'll just go for a walk and just watch everybody else's.
That's it. Save
some money. Anyway, but it's COVID can be on anyway. Hi, Helen, by the way.
Hi.
Hello.
Nikki.
So in Wales, there's obviously lots of farmland, isn't there, over there?
Yes.
Do you have many farm sanctuaries over there? And if so, have you been to any of them?
We haven't yet been to any farm sanctuaries. Obviously, lately everything's been, you can't access anything, things like that. So it's something that we want to look into doing, obviously, when everything's safe that we can do it.
Because I know that there is one in Wales, but I think it's down south. It's the Dean Farm Trust.
That's it.
And I think that's actually, somebody in the chat might know. I think Vegan Pixie Warrior might know, but I think it's down South Wales. I think
near us.
Yeah, because we've got a couple around here, you see, and it's such. I'm just thinking for Angharad as well. It's
I think
to be able to interact with those animals.
That's it. For her to be able to actually, especially because she can't see the animals, it's always the interaction, and that's why with the homeschooling it's helped so much more as well.
Yeah,
because it can be, I can explain things properly to her, and have more interaction.
Yeah, no, definitely. How have you, that's in Chepstow. Thank you. Thank you, Vegan Pixie Warrior. How have you found explaining to Angharad why you're vegan, especially in regards to the animals? Because this is something that I'm going through at the moment, and it's really heartbreaking having to
it's not easy. It's not easy. I mean, because me being vegetarian for over 30 years, I always was open, you know, and Angharad has always been one to ask questions as well. And it's not an easy conversation to have.
Yeah.
But I have been as open and putting it in a polite way, if you like, but to the point as well. Because I think it's important for, you know, Angharad to know everything as well, for her to make her own mind up as she was growing up.
Yeah, definitely. It's a hard conversation to have.
It is.
But Jack definitely gets it. So he had a little Halloween party at nursery the other day, and just as we were going, he went to pick up some Haribos, and I said, "Oh, Jack, just put those back." They'd been really good. They'd got him some dairy-free buttons anyway. Yeah. So, you know, they were really inclusive of, you know, of Jack, and they are amazing, the nursery. So I had a bit of a chat with him, and bearing in mind he's only 3.
Yes.
You wouldn't expect a 3-year-old to necessarily understand what I said to him, but he did. And I said, "Do you know what would be in a product that would make it not vegan?" And he sort of looked at me and he went, "Eggs." Yeah, and then and we went through, and I said, "What else?" And he went through all the different animals, and I said, "Do you think we eat gelatine, Jack?" And he went, "Yes." And I said, "Well, gelatine has got pigs in it." And he went, "Oh." And he was like, "Oh no, we don't eat gelatine then." But when we go to the supermarket, Jack now knows that animal products like meat are dead animals, and he happily shouts at the top of his voice, "Look, Mummy, dead animals.
Dead animals.
Cow booby milk.
Cow booby milk."
As we were, that was the day.
I think somebody was putting some cow's milk in their trolley earlier, and he was like, "Look, Daddy, cow's breast milk."
As I was stickering.
Yes. He gives the game away sometimes.
I'm there sticking stickers on all the egg cartons, and he shouted "booby milk."
Yeah, he is great. I mean, he gets it, but obviously it is a sad conversation to have.
That's exactly what I was going to say. It is a very sad conversation to have. For Angharad, though, because obviously we've always had to be careful anyway, because she had a severe dairy allergy. So I had the problems like going to parties and things like that. So when Angharad was younger, I used to have to take her own food.
I was going to ask you that. Yeah. So
whenever we used to go to any birthday parties or Halloween parties, anything like that.
So you never used to go?
Yeah. That's when she used to get invited. It wasn't very often she was invited to parties. Because she's different.
That actually breaks my heart.
Yeah. Because she's different to other children, because she was blind.
That's heartbreaking to hear.
Yeah. But whenever she did, I think you went to 2 parties, I think it was.
Yeah, I think so.
I had to take my own food.
Well, I'll tell you what. When we are allowed to have a party, you can come and have a big party here for Jack.
Definitely.
That sounds great.
Yes, and we'll make it a big party, won't we? Loads of food, loads of cake, and it's all vegan. And we'll have some naughty vegan sausage rolls.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
they'll all be wanting to come now, won't they?
If you bring the vegan cakes, we'll
bring the vegan cakes.
Yeah.
And maybe some of those donuts that we made of yours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
they're good, aren't they?
They were good. So you just mentioning about not being invited to a party because your class is different. Have you experienced anything else like that before from anyone else? The circumstances.
With Angharad, from when she was a baby, Angharad was born. At the beginning, all we knew was that, I noticed a difference as soon as she was born. I could see one eye socket was smaller than the other eye socket, because Angharad's got one of the conditions is microphthalmia. So for some reason, Angharad's eyes stopped developing while I was pregnant. I could see from the minute she was born. that one eye socket was much smaller than the other. I got called a neurotic mother.
What?
Oh yeah, I wasn't listening to. The midwife just called me neurotic. I didn't know what I was talking about. That eye didn't open until she was 2 weeks old. And that's when I saw the eyeball was a lot smaller than the other eyeball as well. So I went to the doctors the following day, and he's like, oh, I think you're imagining things as well. But then put the lights, shone the light in her eye. And he said, oh, I think you need to go to the hospital because I think there's a little problem with her eyes. So I did go to hospital that afternoon, and I got told Angharad had bilateral cataracts.
Okay.
So, which is covering the whole of the eye.
Yeah.
But the eye consultant was too busy to come and see her. So that was on a Thursday, and I had to go home and go back on the Monday, where they told me that Angharad would be blind. They wouldn't look at doing anything else, but I could have a second opinion if I wanted at Alder Hey. So I went for the second opinion, which I was going to do anyway. And they told me that for the right eye, there was nothing they could do. But for the left eye, they were hopeful they'd be able to remove the cataract.
Okay.
So 5 weeks, 6 days old, Angharad had to have her first surgery, which was a 2-hour-long surgery to remove the cataract. About 5 weeks, 6 days. Yeah. 2-hour surgery to remove the cataract. And yeah, so she had the cataract removed, and she didn't get any light perception in that eye for about 3 months. Okay. And I can remember that, I just remember having her in my arms, going to the fridge to get, because she was on a special milk because of her refluxing. So it was had to be a powder formula milk for her. So I remember going to go and get that from the fridge, and she reacted. She moved in my arms. So I was like, close the fridge door, opened the fridge door, and she startled. So following day I was at Alder Hey, and they were really pleased that she was reacting to light. She did get some vision, so she could read a book with magnification when she was younger, but she got glaucoma, which she had as a baby as well, and the glaucoma strangled the optic nerve, which left her just then with light perception, which she's had numerous operations to control the pressure. And 4 years ago, Angharad, the pressure had come back 5 years ago, but 4 years ago, Angharad had to have a valve inserted in her eye, a mechanical valve, which also meant she had to have a partial transplant from a donor eye as well.
Because you did a special video, didn't you, about
with the Rocky Road, for the Live Life, because Live Life Give Life have been brilliant from when we contacted them after she had to have the partial transplants, because that was a hard thing to know someone had to pass away.
But the thing is, when we decide to be an organ donor, because that's something that I decided I wanted to be, say we've had a discussion and I decided that's what I wanted. It's a decision you make, and I'm sure that person would have been honoured to know that someone like Angharad would have had that opportunity. So that's the way I always look at it.
Yeah, we've just done a case study now to try and raise awareness of cornea transplants for Wales, because there is a short call for it.
Yeah.
So that case study is going out in a few weeks' time.
That's
so hopefully it will help raise some awareness.
Hopefully.
Yeah, because Angharad's an ambassador for Live Life Give Life as well.
Yeah, because she had a little T-shirt on as well, didn't she?
Yeah.
No, that's you guys are inspirational. And Linda, was Angharad your first child, or have you got other children? Okay.
Second child, yeah.
Because I can't imagine going through that with your first child. So at least you kind of knew.
There's 8 years difference between Luke, my son, and Angharad, which did help because of all the hospital appointments. But then it was hard when Angharad was 10 weeks old, being out in the pram, wearing plus 40 prescription glasses, and people stopping you saying she looks silly in them. Does she have to wear them? Take them off because she looks silly.
I can't get my head around that. It makes me really angry.
Yeah. And then my son getting beaten up, walking home from school because the kids thought that Angharad was a freak because of wearing the glasses. So
that's awful.
Yeah. And then Angharad banging into people with her cane as she was getting older, and saying, people turning around saying, "Watch where you're going." Angharad's now grown that thicker skin where she will say, I wish I could.
Oh, bless you.
And also remember with going out with David, so with mobility officer, and that someone had their wing mirror out. I accidentally smashed it, but David said walk away.
Yeah, Angharad on mobility training. Angharad on mobility training walked into a wind mirror. She didn't see it, but the car was parked up onto the pavement.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
So it was their fault.
I can't believe you guys. I cannot get my head around how somebody could look in a pram with a beautiful baby and make such a horrible comment.
Yeah, it was hard. I came home and I didn't go out. I locked myself away in the house.
There's a lovely.
I'd wait for Ian to get home. And
you're beautiful inside and out. That's
Thank you.
You both are.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, I'd wait for Ian to get home, and then I would go and shop.
I just can't believe that.
Yeah.
Helen Hawley asks, is it a hereditary thing?
It wasn't, but now it can be.
Okay.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't know. Well, we didn't know when Angharad was growing up what caused it. We only found out 5 years ago that Angharad was born with a very rare condition called oculofacial cardiodental syndrome, OFCD for short, which affects less than 1 in a million births worldwide a year. There's 4 spectrums to it. Ocular, obviously the eyes. Angharad's got facial, she's got a prominent face. Dental, she's had, you may have seen with the second series of Melody, the dental part she had problems with. There were horrible remarks on that on Twitter.
Yeah.
We went through a lot filming the second series. When the second series of Melody came out, there was some horrible remarks.
I can't understand it.
Yeah.
We're talking about children here.
And then we went for a routine heart scan for Angharad, but she has got the heart condition as well, but we didn't know. So she has got a prolapse valve in her heart as well.
I've got another one here that says, you are great, strong ladies.
And I'm easy vegan says, I think you are amazing, Angharad.
And Linda.
Thank you.
Yeah, Linda, definitely, both of you.
Both.
Yeah, you guys have been through a lot. Have you got a lot of support around you?
Yeah, family-wise, support's been brilliant. I've made new friends. And I've made new friends going through our vegan journey over the last few months, more so over the last few months, should I say.
No, that's good. And how do you feel about all this negativity, Angharad? Because I can't imagine what you've felt hearing all these things.
Yeah.
It's brought things back,
yes.
But Angharad
doesn't deal with emotion properly.
No, Angharad doesn't deal with emotion the same. That's another part of one of the conditions Angharad's got. She's got lots of different conditions. So for her emotion, it's completely different.
It's like lots of things happen, it piles on top of me, and I start crying for like half an hour.
Yeah. Angharad would just be fine, and then all of a sudden Angharad would just break down and cry. And she can't explain why. Okay. It's just everything builds up on top. But it isn't easy.
No.
You do see the face falling. Now she's getting older, when people say things, when she was younger, people saying, do you need that with a long cane? Yeah, she does. Is it
magic wand?
Yeah, is it your magic wand? And then Angharad would say to me, why do people say this? And then that's when we'd sit down, we'll have the talks. People don't understand. It's not often that you see a child with a long cane. And that's why when we did Melody, because they only really wanted somebody partially sighted, but then they decided, obviously, to go somebody blind, they did say, does Angharad need the cane? And I knew she'd be holding Laura's arm. So I said, if you really don't want her to have the cane, then, it's fine. But then they said, well, no, it is Angharad's like second hand, an extra hand. So no, so you'll have the cane in the programme. And then they even actually phoned and asked me, does Angharad dream with her cane or not? And it's a question I'd never asked Angharad. So that's why in some of the animations, Angharad has her cane, and in some of the animations she doesn't.
Okay.
Because Angharad doesn't always dream that she has a cane with her.
Okay.
So they went to that extreme then to really look at the bigger picture, which I thought was really nice.
Yeah. I think it's brilliant you've had this opportunity with Melody.
Definitely.
I'm really glad you've got that opportunity, because you've normalized something as well, and I think that's a really special chance to have as well. It really is.
You know, I mean, a lot of people, they think that even Angharad, you know, has got, you know, good vision and things like that, but the amount of things we had to do in order to get the shots for the camera, because Angharad's got the light perception. There would be a torch. The cameraman was brilliant, and he'd have a torch, a really bright torch on the camera, so Angharad could see that light and know where to look.
Okay.
They're very lucky as well. I've got to keep the torch.
And then they gave her the torch to keep as well.
Oh, that's good. Hello, Paolo. I've just seen you've come in. Hello. Yeah. What I would like to know is, sometimes I message you both on Instagram.
Yeah. Yes.
But if you're blind, Angharad, you're obviously using some great technology, and I would love to know. Tell me, go on, tell me. I want to know.
Sometimes it's dictation. Sometimes Mum writes it for me. Sometimes voiceover.
Yeah, her phone has voiceover on it, so she
tells me the time, tells me every letter.
Yeah,
that's amazing that there's things like that out there as well. Now
it does help. It really helps Angharad a lot. But I mean, like I'll help her as well, obviously.
Yeah.
I heard you mentioned Braille.
Yeah.
So Linda, have you learned how to read Braille as well?
Yeah. Angharad's much better than me, though.
Have you learned Braille? You've also learned Chinese and other languages.
Yeah, but the Braille is there's six Brailles.
6 dots.
Yeah, the 6 dots, but there's 6 different Brailles to learn as well. For Brailling, there's only 6 dots, and it does all the letters in the alphabet and all the shortened forms as well.
Wow.
So when Angharad was 4 years old, learning Braille, she just learned every word, you know, having to spell out every word. Okay. But then when she got to 7, you start to learn the shortened forms.
Okay.
So like GH is a letter. AR is a letter, so it gets more complicated.
So my name in Braille is a lot easier to write than it is normally.
Yeah,
we've got more shortened forms.
That's it. But yeah, so I've learnt the Braille, but then she's also knows the French Braille, the Welsh Braille,
Welsh, French,
maths. There's a Braille for maths.
I can't believe it.
Yeah,
that's fantastic. That is fantastic.
I don't know what to say.
That's amazing. I'm actually speechless. I didn't even know that.
Amazing being, Angharad. Hold your head high, beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you.
Your smile brightens us all up, says Family
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, it's brilliant. Making me all a bit emotional. That is.
Amazing vegan. You're both very intelligent and amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So what kind of things have you guys got lined up for the future? What can we expect to see from Angharad's life and us 3 vegans?
I think the main thing is carry on doing what we're doing. I mean, obviously Angharad would love her channel to grow more.
Yes.
You know, like for yourselves, you know, just to get out everything that she wants to be able to do with her life.
Yeah.
Obviously, when things get safer and we're able to go places, she may be able to put things like that on there as well. But at the moment, it's cooking with me.
Yeah, and please keep doing that, because we like your recipes. One thing I did do, which was from your pizza recipe that you did, you blitzed cashews and made them into a parmesan. Now, I'd never thought of that before, and I went along and did that, and I kept it in a little jar in the fridge.
Yeah, it keeps
weeks.
Yeah, it's good as well, isn't it?
It is. It's really good. So I need to do more, actually. I really do.
It's quite easy, isn't it? It's not that hard to do, is it?
It was actually easier doing it with the hand blender, like you guys.
That's what I like to do. Is yes, we've got the big food processors and all that, but I like to try and do it that by using the stick blender to make it easier for people to know you don't have to get all the big things out.
Exactly. I mean, I've got a teenager, and I don't think it would blitz cashews like the hand.
Not that. No.
And it's a good blender. Plant-based Leon has just nipped away to subscribe to your YouTube channel.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
He's also said you have a tofu press, and I need one of those in my life.
I think we do as well.
Yeah, we usually like
what I do.
Stack loads of things.
I put them on a tray.
I used to
stack with a tray, stack with a plate, and then a saucepan. And what normally happens, shamefully, the saucepan slips, and then it slightly slopes.
We've had that as well.
We need to get on. Maybe Santa Claus will bring me one for Christmas.
He might do.
So, is anybody?
Can anyone recommend me a tofu press? anyone in the comments?
If anyone, the Earthling Fair Cuisine. So she has a YouTube channel as well. So go and have a look at her channel. But she will be subscribing as well. Thank you, guys. This is what it's all about. Yeah. You know, we like to interview families. Exactly. And if we can support someone else to grow their channel, then that is what it's all about. Yeah, everybody's subscribing now. Look, that's good.
Thank you.
That's really good. I think I saw a comment right back up at the top, and you definitely missed it.
What was that?
My friend Abby, she has a 4-year-old daughter.
Oh, yes.
Her name's Hannah, and she loves Melody. I think she would like a hello. So hello to Hannah.
Hi.
There you go, Abby.
if they want to DM me on Nursery Vegans with their name and address,
postcards,
and how to send a postcard out.
Yes, because Angharad did that for Jack. Abby, we've got that on the shelf.
Yeah, so Abby, please just on Nursery Vegans, just send me a message with your name and address and daughter's name, and we'll send it out.
Plant-based Leon says, it feels like a little family we have here.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's what it's about. You know, it's about bringing people together, having a nice chit chat, and supporting one another. That's what it's all about. Is there anything you guys would like to ask us? Anything at all? You might not have something. You might have something.
No.
I put you on the spot now. Is there any other questions in the chat for Angharad and Linda?
Yeah, if you've got anything,
drop them down now. So one thing I'd just like to bring you guys attention to, everybody here tonight, I recently came across a new book that is a little bit different, and it's aimed at the older children. And it's called Sheena is a Vegan. And the guy who has actually written this book was hoping that it would have been launched yesterday. But I've actually had the pleasure of having a little read at this book, and it is really, really good, and I'd really like to see this being published. So for those of you who are on Instagram, do go over and have a look and, you know, see what this book is all about. It's
definitely,
it's different. It's different. There he is with his little one. His name's
Would you say it's for the older, or would you say it's toddler onwards?
I'd say it's a little bit older than Jack.
Yeah.
So it might perhaps be sort of Hannah's age onwards, but I would definitely urge you to have a look at it. The illustrations are brilliant as well.
I've got a pig with a chainsaw there, so I don't know whether that's a bit.
It's definitely older than Jack's age.
Definitely older.
But I would urge you guys to all go and have a look and definitely support his page. Yeah, it's really good. It's a good story as well.
Extinction Rebellion one there.
Yeah, it's good. So we do actually have a couple of children's authors coming on over the next. Oh wow, who are going to be coming on over the next few weeks. Cool. If you can go and get me that book that Jack had, those 2 books Jack had recently, and I will show you guys in the chat. There is a book about. Oh, don't trip over the table. That won't be good, will it? Thank you. So we got sent 2 books. Which I have seen before, and they are for slightly older children. So I mean Jack can't sort of read them yet anyway, but It's called Livy and the Story of the Sausage Roll. And that one has been out for a little while. And there's another one called Livy and the Story of Climate Change. And I'm going to be inviting this author on in a couple of weeks. I think it's towards the end of November. So that will be a good opportunity to talk about educating children on veganism. It's always good. I think for me, it's easier to explain veganism through a story, potentially, because Jack loves to sit down and he likes me to read to him.
That's it. Yeah, that's how I did it with Angharad as well, because kids love stories, and especially because Angharad, I think with everything she'd gone through, we had that more of a bond because Angharad had been in and out of hospital so much as well. Oh, the naughty vegan apron.
Look at him.
Well, as I walked into the kitchen, it was just on me. It just,
he couldn't help himself.
Yeah. So I think it is easier to go through things with stories, because that's what I did with Angharad when she needed some of the bigger operations that she's had to have, is sit down and do it as a story form as well. It's a bit easier. I think it helps you as well as a person.
Yes, definitely. Oh, look, Family 4. We loved our postcards. Yeah, because they sent you some videos, didn't they, in the post?
Yes.
And I think you sent a certain grumpy vegan granddad something recently as well, didn't you? I think
we haven't yet. We're going to, because of obviously been in lockdown.
Yes,
can't get out at the moment. So
sorry.
Soon.
No, he does love his sweeties.
Yeah, he does. So
Yeah.
Bohemian Bee is asking whether Angharad, will you be travelling anywhere once COVID is over, or anywhere in the world?
Anywhere in the world.
We'd love to.
Yeah, we do like to try and travel when we can. We have got friends that live different parts of the UK, and also friends that live in Europe as well.
Okay.
So it would be lovely that once it's safe, obviously after COVID, it would be a while again to make sure everything's okay, to be able to go and visit our friends.
Yeah, you've got to feel safe, haven't you? That's the thing, and it doesn't feel it at the minute, does it really?
No, because like for Angharad, she can't fly. She's not allowed to go in an aeroplane because of the pressure.
Okay.
So it's all by train.
So we've already sort of gone through favourite foods, but we've got a question here from the vegan vlogger that says, favourite thing you've tested? Because you've done a few tested. Yeah, because Angharad does taste test things as well.
Ooh. Naughty vegan.
Naughty vegan.
Has to be.
Oh, that's hilarious. And I saw one.
Family 4 Explore. Yes. Angharad, would you like to do some more acting in the future?
To, yes.
Yeah, that's one thing Angharad would love to carry on doing.
Yeah, I say that was never something I get. We've talked about nerves today. I do suffer with the nerves before I do something, because for those of you in the chat, you might not realise that 5 o'clock this afternoon, I was delivering a presentation for the vegan runners about our lifestyle and how veganism has transformed our family. And we've talked about cyberbullying and all the stuff that happened to us a few months ago. And I was literally like this under the table. Adam was downstairs cooking the dinner, and I had technical issues, which made things even worse because nobody could see the screen that I was sharing, and everybody was like messaging Adam going, go and help her.
I was cooking the dinner with my apron.
Yes.
I didn't see.
So I think,
sorry guys.
Yeah, the nerves is sort of all part of it, isn't it? So I could definitely not have done acting ever. Although I do like to talk and I do like to chat, I couldn't have done acting. Definitely not.
No, Angharad was very nervous through it all, but she managed it. She did it, and she did a great job.
You did.
Yeah, but she'd like to do more. Yes. But then she also did the 4 programs for CBeebies Radio as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they're still up on CBeebies Radio under Angharad Roads. But yeah, she went to 4 different children's hospitals and done them as well.
We'll have to have a look at that.
Yeah, and she did lives. She did 2 lives from Alder Hay with CBeebies. A week presentation in CBeebies house.
Wow.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
I
So
bet
she's
it was.
she's done the acting, voiceover, radio work. What else?
Presenting lives.
and lives. So she's had a taste of everything.
That's brilliant.
So Jack's obsessed with Andy.
Oh yes.
Andy's dinosaurs and
Andy's really nice.
Yeah, we met him.
Yeah, we've met him because obviously
He's very tall.
he's really tall.
Yeah, he looks tall.
You're tall though, aren't you? So everybody's taller than me. So I'm only 5'2".
We got another sub. Anti-vegan nonsense has said he's just want to subscribe to you.
Anti-vegan nonsense also does some brilliant videos, and he as it says on the tin, it's anti-vegan nonsense. He gives some great videos about some of the nonsense that comes out.
Also some
very funny ones, but
there's
been a couple of touching videos the last few days that get you in there. So it's been an absolute pleasure to have you guys on tonight.
It's been great.
Yeah,
it really has, and I really look forward to actually meeting you guys.
Yeah, it'd be brilliant. Yes.
Brilliant.
And I could see in the chat quite a while ago when we were talking about party food that apparently Naughty Vegan were going to supply the party food.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's look forward to that little get together.
Yeah, brilliant. It'd be brilliant.
It will. And I'm Easy Vegan has put, Angharad, you should be headlining Vegan Camp House. Yeah,
that'd be brilliant.
I think everybody in this chat should actually message them and say, I think we found one of your headlining acts. That would be amazing.
So we were there, weren't we? Not last.
We were there last year.
Yeah. Really disappointed about this year.
Yeah.
Had to happen, didn't it?
Yeah.
Really. It's a great place, and the family camping is incredible. It's everybody supports one another, and there's like a kids area, there's like kids disco, kids activities, there's so much stuff there. And
we just leave Angharad there as Melody.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. It's a great, and the food.
Yeah. With her postcards, and she can sign them.
Yes. Yes. Definitely. That would be great. That'd be great. We should
wherever we go, we always take postcards with us.
We do.
Well, we've been to Disneyland Paris on holiday before now, and kids have recognised Angharad there. Yeah. You know, which is brilliant. And then kids have actually said, "This is better than meeting Mickey or Minnie Mouse." Because I speak. Because she talks.
Ah.
You know, but I mean, Melody's been shown in Holland as well. It has been shown in Holland, and another place in Europe as well. So it's been really good.
Good. No, I think I can see you going far. I can. Yes, definitely.
Yes.
You are a strong young lady. Definitely.
You're a vegan celebrity, Angharad.
Yes, you are.
I'm Easy Vegan.
Thank you.
So, guys, thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
It's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you guys. Thank you for everybody in the chat tonight, our moderators especially. Thank you for all your questions and for everybody who's joined us. For those of you who might not know, but we will be on Michelle Lowe's channel on Friday at 8 o'clock. So do head over to Michelle Lowe's channel and give her a subscribe and come and see us on her channel.
We're looking forward to it.
Yay! So thank you very much. And
thank you.
Speak to you soon. And good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace.